Right, has everyone recovered now? Well, obviously not, because people have just gotten injured. Come on! Really? They've been in... It said 2 days. They've been injured more than 2 days. Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Because, yeah, no, it's been multiple... It's been easily more than 2 days. They should be recovered by now. The game is lying to me. Why say it's going to be so many days when it's not going to be that many days? Ah. Because this was... What was it, 11? Or was it 10? Maybe it was 11. But I know that it should... When it passed round about here... Yeah, it was 11. It must... When it passed around here, I knew that that was going to be... When that triggered, but... I might rest again. Bersi tosses in his sleep until he finally huffs and gives up. He sees you're also awake and comes to sit nearby. Trouble? I don't know how these ravens do it. I can't just pass out at a moment's notice. Are you not one of the ravens? I can see how you might get that impression. I joined Bulwark at Bordersgard because the Valkyr asked me to, and when that went wrong I got roped into this like everyone else. Bersi wears a frown and leans on his axe handle. Juno and Ivan asked you personally? Let's not turn this into something bigger than it is. I do work for money, the Menders pay well. I've got some history with them, that's all. Oh, what kind of history? Can't you tell I don't want to talk about it? I did odd jobs, some worse than others. They asked for a lot of weird stuff. I'm not one of them, that's what you're wondering. I'm just trying to finish this and drink it off like every other job. Bessie wears a frown. You work for yourself. Never could get into that, bones of the hills stuff like the rest of you. Why should I care about the dredge or dying in battle? I'd rather have the means to do what I want, live comfortably, eat well. Turns out there's a lot of men out there thrilled to hire a Val for some blood work, so I thought I'd do that for a little while. Now it's a lifetime later and I never got rich from it. Spent my whole life chasing work while others profited. One time I travelled with a prince and his tax collector. Thought he was going to be my big payday. People just handed their money over, piled it high into a huge cart because we told them they had to. Practically robbery. Eventually the cart fell off a cliff and exploded into a shower of gold coins, never to be seen again. I'd never shed a tear over killing a man but that. I cried like a lost baby bird. Happened pretty close to this very spot now that I think about it. Ugh, can't leave this darkness though. It's probably all twisted up and dark as dog turds now anyway. Maybe there's a moral there, but I'm not digging for it. What do you think about this job? If you mean the Valkyr, you'd be a fool to trust him. I've done some questionable stuff on their behalf, let me tell you. And if you mean saving the world, couldn't care less. What has the world ever done for me? I don't know, it's where you keep all your stuff. These days, I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. There's still the tiniest sparkle of hope that I might profit from this somehow. That's a pretty bleak way to live. Nothing left to lose. Nothing but sleep, anyway. Sit quietly until the others wake up. You keep the rest of your thoughts to yourself. It'd be an awkward silence if you weren't both Val. Looks like it's time to get going. You know Ivor? You can tell he's debating whether to get something off his chest. When I worked for the Valkyr, one of the jobs they paid me to do was to find you. You'd gone into hiding and they wanted to know where. Do I dare ask why? Truth is, I don't know why. I don't ask questions. I never found you. I have a feeling if I had, things would have ended up differently between us. So I'm glad I'd never sniffed around any small towns like Skogra, for example. Bersi leaves with a pat on the shoulder and realised you'd never mentioned Skogra to him. Ah, so he did find us. He just wanted to leave us be. Right, morale's up. Our heroes are still not recovered. I think I have to rest. I mean, I know I've got a load of other people, so we might be all right without it. And it doesn't mean that they're not my best. It just means they're not my favourite. I think we need to head off. Yeah. Although maybe I could have rested because Bulwark would have... That might have cemented the idea it was a trap. We're close. I can see the towers just over this ridge. That might have cemented the fact that it was a trap. That means Bulwark's close to... Also might have boosted my morale up a bit more. Bolverk is waiting ahead, Juno says, and the caravan slows. He is patient with dangerous allies. I believe he intends to stop us from entering Ridgehorn. I will lead Bolverk away, Juno says. Ivan looks blankly into the distance, although he already knew what was coming, but Juno continues. The rest of you will wait for my return within Ridgehorn. How are you going to deal with Bolverk? He cannot be controlled, but he can be misled. He doesn't know where we're headed and will believe he is pursuing us past Ridgehorn. I will return, one way or another. Folker steps forward. I don't trust you, and even if I did, you can't handle Bolverk on your own. We split the caravan. She volunteers herself, Oli, and Spar, who give each other dubious looks. Folker adds, I don't take orders, I remember. I think Juno can manage on her own, and she's not that great in combat. I don't really want to personally lose Folker, Oli, and Spar, although I haven't really used Spar. I'm going to support Juno's plan. Unbelievable, you two, Folker pouts. Fine, Juno, but if you have any thoughts of messing us over, just remember who you left Ivan with. Juno departs ahead of the caravan until her own light disappears over a hill. The rest of the caravan cautiously approaches Ridgehorn, Ivan carrying the light. Fresh footprints trail off into the snow following Juno's diversion. The way appears clear. So I assume we would have had to fight if we'd not done a thing with Juno. But who knows what's going to actually happen with Juno.
I've been told this is where they found Juno the first time. Now they say it's the entrance to another world. How far had she already come just to fall here?
Well, let's see what happens. Ridgehorn. This brings back some memories. None of them good. Yeah, well, I don't think the present looks very good. Ivan curses when he sees the rubble around Ridgehorn's tower. The tremors caused by the serpent have caused many structures to topple here. Ivan exclaims, there should be a doorway leading to... Give me some time, he says, running off towards the base of the tower. You can see him waving his Vulca staff, heaving enormous chunks of rock aside through sheer willpower. Little help, shouts Valgard, drawing your attention back to the fort's courtyard. Bolverk is nowhere in sight, but his warped allies didn't miss you slipping over the bridge. Right, so we're having another fight. We're having a different fight. Okay, we can't use either. Come on! Ah, we're on day 15, I think. How are you not recovered? Or do they only recover when you rest? I don't think that's the case. I think traveling does recover you. At least from what I remember. What does it say? Oh, I do have to rest. Great. Great. I should have rested. I thought that just ticked down anyway. Clearly, I don't remember. Clearly, I do not remember this game as well as I think I do. We'll give Alfrin a go. Right, Mogun. To get this up. And that. Do that. And he's a thrasher. We can promote some people. Ready for battle. Maybe my reticence to use Renown is going to mess me up in the future. That's entirely possible. I don't have a Val, it feels weird. Right, Alfrin, what do you do? Strength of will, target heals for half of Alfrin's current will. Alfrin launches herself forward with a spear set, deals 1 strength damage plus 1 per 2 tiles jump, target becomes concussed. Holy, I'm just going to wait. Wibbly. Okay, we're using some wibbly mind flare nonsense. Six attacks plus one per adjacent ally last hit. Okay, yeah, he's in trouble. Okay, yeah, that was bad. Yep, bloody flail as well. Yeah, this is not going well. I think we might be about to get injured again. But I now have worked out how to heal people, which is good. Yeah, okay, they are diseased. Good. And he's dead. I'm sorry. That's going to damage my own guy as well, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so, but I think it was worth it. Oh, brilliant! Now you've infected everyone. Great. I can't do strength of will. I don't have the range. I could kill you. I think I might just do that. There we go. Oh no. We're not done yet, yeah. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do other than try and fend these guys off. Get rid of the armor so that my strength damage is more. Yeah. I'm just gonna move up. We get 4 willpower from that. Yeah. I would agree that's probably a very wise play. I'm gonna actually send that over there. I should have moved further away. Oh well. Yeah, he's dead now, isn't he? It is done! Okay. A thing has been accomplished. I can kind of pretty much ignore him now. Your wibbliness is annoying. I dislike it. Desist. What was that? Yeah, I can ignore you. Which one's doing the wibbly thing? I can't see. Is it you? If I damage you, do you stop doing the wibbly thing? You stop doing the wibbly thing. There we go. Very good. Yeah. Oh, another one. Oh, and the egg's gone because it died. That's annoying. You didn't move through it. You didn't move through it. That's cheating. You did not move through it. Grr. Grr. He didn't move through it. He was already on it. Cheating. The game is... the game is is not clear on its rules. Oh no, too late. I've moved, so that one's useless. Yeah, take out Juno. I know that's a really horrible thing to say. Like, yeah, just take out this character who's done things to help me at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. That's fine, I think. That's annoying. And sometimes when people are coming in, this is another thing in this game, is it'll be like, oh yeah, this thing's now a thing. There's people going to be showing up. No, we've not had that. Yeah, I think we're losing this fight. You should have fled, unless maybe you don't do that. There we go. Yeah, randomly people are just showing up, and it's like, but this isn't on the map. This isn't in the. Should have gone strength. Should have gone strength. No, not Axe Storm. Come on. Oh no! Oh, you don't have flail? What do you mean I can't do run through? Oh, there we go.